Hi friends, I'm officially in the apple orchard house. I've been here for, I would say maybe like 5 days or so. I haven't spent every night here. I think I've spent 3 nights here so far. And it was one of the most stressful times of my life for sure. Saying goodbye to my old house and coming here and living alone. It was a huge adjustment period. I shed a lot of tears, but I think I'm over that hump now, and I am just excited to be here and to make this place my own. What do you guys think of my kitchen island? I think it fits so well in here, and it accidentally actually matches the kitchen cabinets already, which is awesome. It was only $7 at a thrift store, and it fits perfectly in between my counters and the fridge. I am in this very messy middle phase of being in this house. So nothing is decorated, of course, and I want to make sure that I do show this part of the process because personally, I love it when creators show when they're first moving in and how messy it is, or when they're doing renovations and stuff like that, and it's not like just the finished product, but it's in between. So I want to really work on showing you guys more of the in-between stages. I think that it shows more transparency, but then also you can be a part of it and give me suggestions, which I think makes it a lot more fun. But I did want to show you what I've done in the dining room, which I'm pretty proud of, and I think it looks so nice. So first off, I decided to, instead of making this just a dining room, my goal was to really appreciate this view out of the window. It is south facing, it faces the garden, then the apple orchard, and then the lake in the distance. And I really want to see this every day. It is my favorite part of the house. And so I wanted to fit my desk to work from home if I could. And so I flipped my dining room table sideways so that I could have room for this. I really want a rug in here, and I have a vintage one that I got on eBay, and I have not been able to unpack it yet. I don't know where it is, but I think that will look really beautiful here. If it's not big enough, I'm gonna have to get a new one. But here is my desk area. I love it so much. I sat here last night while I wrote one of my travel articles for Only in Your State, and it was so magical. I had the window open, and there's so many birds here, and I got to hear them all night while I was working. And then I even had enough space to put this huge green bookcase. I also have another green bookcase on this wall, and I cannot wait to decorate it and put some books on here. All right, I got so many comments requesting that I keep this map on display. And so I am very open to thinking outside of what I originally planned. So I haven't done anything with this area yet. I really would love your opinion, how you feel about this map being here. I just don't, I mean, it's okay. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if it really goes very well with my flower power chairs and stuff. I just feel like they're two completely different vibes, but I would love to know your opinion, and I am open to it. But I also really like the idea of having like vintage sheets here. Someone else suggested that I like wrap cardboard in a vintage sheet and then place them in these frames, which I thought was a great idea to still showcase the frames. So please let me know what you think in the comments. This video is kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different things. It's kind of a progress update on me moving. It's me fixing up some things with my dad. And then also a lot of it is going to be a cleaning video because my kitchen looks very clean right now. I am so proud of it, but it was gross, okay? I wish I had done more before footage. I do have some, but let me paint a picture for you. This place has been abandoned or vacant for 2 years. So the amount of dead bugs, cobwebs, thousands of mouse turds, like it was nasty. There is gross sticky stuff on the counters. The kitchen sink was full with dirty dishes. There was sitting water. It was disgusting. It was, I cannot underestimate to you how nasty it was. So it took a lot of work. I cleaned a lot. I tried to film what I could. The bathroom was really gross. There was like splatter on the floor. I know that they replaced the toilet in there, so I'm guessing that's what the splatter was from. So I had to clean all of that. And there was tons of gross splatter on the floors. I had to mop everything. I mean, of course I would do that anyway, but it needed a lot of work. And so I filmed a bunch of that content. And that is also why I am wearing this super cute apron for cleaning, which is from Ownkoti, and they are today's sponsor. I've worked with Ownkoti before. They sent me a really cute quilt and they wanted to work together again. So I got this super adorable apron. There's this creator that I love to watch on YouTube. Her name is Hammy Mommy, and she is in South Korea, and she wears aprons like these when she cleans. And I wanted one so bad. And so when I saw that Ownkoti had them, I got this one, and then I also got a mustard colored one, and I love them. They have pockets and they fully cover me like when I do the dishes and stuff, which is great. And it's so cute because it looks like a dress. So it really like spices up whatever I'm wearing, and it just makes me so happy that I get to wear it and feel pretty while I'm cleaning. Ownkoti has awesome stuff for the home, but then they also have really cute aprons and stuff like that. So you can use promo code Emily at the checkout, and then you'll get 15% off. Thank you so much, Ownkoti, for sponsoring this video. Now you're gonna see me cleaning in a bunch of different outfits in the next few minutes, and that's because I was cleaning over the past like 2 weeks. So it's like 14 days worth of cleaning and outfits, so that's why. I'm cleaning up here and I found a little present for me. Look at these.
bucket. That's really cute. And then there's a brown one. Oh, they are like little candy dishes or something. But I love them. I have to put something in here. They're mine now.
I cleaned about every inch of this house to perfection. The only thing really left to clean is this entire patio has to be swept out. And then, like, the walls themselves are quite dirty. So I have to do that, but I'm saving that for a dedicated patio video. And then the other thing is, oh, trigger warning if you hate bugs. So up here, there's bugs in these light fixtures. This one's the really bad one. I hate that so much. It's so gross. So I'm too scared to do it by myself. So I'm going to wait for someone else to be here and help me. I quickly realized that I needed more space for items. And so I added this purple cabinet that I have in this spot. And I think it looks nice because it frames the wallpaper back there. Obviously, it's not decorated, but I think it will look really cute once it's decorated. And then I have a bunch of stuff in that lower half. I also put my hutch here, which doesn't look very cute right now, but I mean, I think it's going to look so adorable. I actually really like the wooden backdrop behind it. It really makes the hutch pop. So I think that'll be really cute when it's decorated. After we unloaded the moving truck here, my dad helped and he helped me so much. I'm so grateful for him. But when he left and everyone else left, I was here alone for my first time. And there was, I mean, so many boxes here. This was stacked so high. And I was going to try to unpack some boxes by myself. But it was my first time here alone. And I was incredibly overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I had to unpack, combined with a new feeling of complete loneliness and feeling so lonely, and that I was the only one here to do everything. I was just hit with a wave of sadness and I just cried and cried and cried. I was just standing here sobbing. And I ended up just leaving because I knew I wasn't going to get anything done and I didn't want to sit here feeling sorry for myself. And so I left, and then I met up with my dad the next day at Menards because my closet in my bedroom needs to have, like, right now it's just a big blank space, and it needed to have like a clothing rod and a shelf put in. Here, I'll take you to the bedroom so you can see what I mean. Okay, we're in my bedroom. It doesn't look very cute. That's okay. So I wanted to bring you in here because there were some really smart people that left me comments suggesting that. So I was having a problem trying to figure out where to put my bed because there's a vent and I didn't want to put my bed over the vent. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And some people suggested in the comment section that I put my bed head first into the closet, and then I could create a canopy with the vintage sheets, which is the coolest idea ever. All right. When I actually thought about it, I'm like, that is a banging idea. If I had more closets in this house, there's only two for everything. There's no basement, there's no attic, there's no place that I can put like anything. All of my quilts, all of my linens, all of my extra decorations. Like, I need my two closets. If this was like my old house, I had 5 closets and a basement and a 2-stall attached garage. and a garden shed. So I definitely had the space for it there, but here I have to have this closet space. So I was able to fit the bed this direction, which is perfect. I really like it this way. When you walk in, you look right at the bed. I think that looks really nice. The only thing I'd have to say is it is over a little bit on the window, and that's because this end table on this side is a little bit too big, so I might get a smaller end table so I can shove my bed not like right up against the windows so that it's not overlapping. Otherwise, I think it looks really good. So I went with my dad to Menards and we got a giant pipe to use as a clothing rod, and then we got these brackets to hold up the pipe, and we put in a very long 10-foot shelf in this closet so that I could put stuff up above, and there's plenty of space below so I can put stuff on the floor. My dad did such a fantastic job. He's not like a carpenter or anything, but he's very, very good at doing handy stuff around the house. He has had many houses before this, and my Opa taught him a lot of stuff too. So he's very talented, and thankfully he is willing to help me, and we got this all done in one day. And then there's also a spare bedroom where I have a closet, and there used to be a clothing rod in there anyway. You can tell the brackets are still there. And so we added a clothing rod back in there so that I could hang my coats. But this new closet, I can hold everything in here. All my dresses, all my skirts, all of my shirts. It's awesome. It's fantastic. And then on the upper shelf, I think I'm going to put like all my linens. I think that would be really wonderful. And then the next step is to add a big curtain to use that as a door. Then the same day that my dad was here, my mom came and brought us lunch and then these really beautiful flowers. And then she came to have a tour of the garden and the apple orchard. And I thought she was just here for a tour, but then she was like, how can I help? I really want to help, which was so nice. And so we moved all my clothes into the closet, which was fantastic. Felt great to get all that done. And then she said, like, I want to help more. And she just started unpacking all the boxes that were in this kitchen and just putting things in drawers. And it was so relieving to have someone else help me. And she got through, I don't know, we did it together and we got through like probably like 15 boxes. It was so, so wonderful. And it created like a domino effect. I all of a sudden did not feel overwhelmed anymore. Like if my mom can do that, my mom just recovered from hip surgery. Like if my mom can do that, like I can do it. And I was able to unpack probably 30 boxes since then. I got a ton of stuff out. It feels wonderful. I'm so grateful for my mom's help. That made me feel like I wasn't alone and also that I could do it. I have successfully gotten through sleeping alone in this space, and I thought it was going to be really terrible, but once I had like support from my friends and family, I was able to get through it, and it went very well, except out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw like a white ghost in the living room. And I'm not a big believer in ghosts. I'm like open to ghosts being real, and I always like secretly hoped that there'd be like the ghost of the previous owner of my last house haunting the house. And I was very open to meeting him or her, depending on who it was, and nobody ever showed up. And here I've been here a week, and I thought I saw a ghost out of the corner of my eye, and I got very scared. And so I turned all my lights on in every room. And so I don't know if it was a ghost. I'll keep you updated if I think there's somebody here, but this is a very old house. So I feel like the odds of someone being in here is higher. So we'll see. Hopefully they're friendly. If they're friendly, then I have no problem with having a ghost here and it'd be kind of fun. But I wanted to say, in my empty house tour video, I asked for tons of suggestions on what to do in certain spots. And I'm so glad I did because you guys killed it with amazing ideas, especially for this weird spot in my fridge. Originally, I said that I thought that I could use this recessed area to hold spices. But after being in this kitchen, and I cooked one meal, and after being in here, this is way too far away to have spices from the stove. They should be a lot closer to the stove for like spontaneously adding stuff. And so someone in the comments suggested making this a shelf for cookbooks. What a great idea. So I grabbed some cookbooks, and it fits here perfectly. It's gonna look so cute. I have a bunch of vintage cookbooks, so it'll be fantastic. Thank you so much for that idea. I already talked to my dad about it, and he thinks it's a good idea too, and it works like swinging this door open. It doesn't hit anything, so we are going to do that at some point. It's not like a dire thing to do right away. Getting the clothing rod was priority number one. Priority number two is clearing off all the brush that is surrounding my clothesline so that I can start doing laundry outside. But anyway, then there was another comment about this really weird sliver here, what to do with that area because it's really small. And one of the comments suggested to hang aprons. And I knew that I had these aprons on the way in the mail, and they're quite tall, and they're gonna work perfectly here. So and then I can easily grab them for cooking and doing the dishes, which is great. So thank you for that idea. I'm definitely gonna do both of those. And remember, I am going to paint this area, so it's not going to be this wood color. I'm probably going to paint it green. I'm guessing it sounds like a lot of you liked the idea of it being green. But if you ever have any suggestions for my house, please share them in the comments because I'm very open to listening to them, and I would love it if you're a part of this transition as well. In other news, oh yeah, I do have to clean the windows too. Do you see all that there? I know that little kids were in this unit before, and so these definitely need to be washed. But otherwise, do you see that rock there? Well, there was a stray Siamese cat there the other day, and I was so excited. And I tried to go outside to get to know it, and it did look at me, but then it ran away. And I have not seen it since. And I put out cat food, but I still have not seen it again. So I only saw it once. If you have any tips on how to get a semi-feral cat to like you, please let me know in the comments. All right, friends, let me know in the comments if you like these type of videos that are like messy in between, or if you prefer final product videos. I plan on doing the patio one where it's going to be like start to finish, hopefully. But if you guys enjoy the in-between stages, I would love to know. Also in the comments, if you can tell me your opinion on this map, I would really appreciate it with my decor, especially if you follow me for a while. You know my style is very colorful and very vibrant 70s. So if you think that this can somehow fit, or if you think it would look better a different way, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Thank you for caring about my content. If you want to see more progress of this house, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.